Today I'm sharing a very amazing Chantilly cake recipe. This is a vanilla sponge cake that is so moist and is filled with berries inside. So let's get started. For this you will be needing a large bowl and you will have to add about 1.75 cups of flour. I'm using a regular all-purpose flour, but you can also use cake flour. It is recommended for this recipe and it gives a very good flavor. After that, add about a tablespoon of baking powder and sieve it. Add a pinch of salt and give the dry ingredients a good whisk before setting aside. Now our dry ingredients are ready. I'm taking another large pan and adding about 2/3 cups of butter. This should be at room temperature. Mine was a little bit hard at this time, but it's going to be fine. We are just going to mix it and that will turn out okay. So now add about 1 cup of sugar and some vanilla sugar. You can use vanilla essence, and by using a paddle attachment, give all these ingredients a good mix. Once butter and sugar mixture are mixed together, add 2 eggs, one at a time, and on side you can warm some milk. We'll be using 1 cup of milk for this recipe and we will add it in batches. Just add some milk first, some flour, give it a mix before adding a second batch. This process makes this cake really spongy and soft. The last ingredient that I'll add is a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. Also add it in the mixture and give it a good mix, and your cake mixture will be ready. This is how it should look. This is just an extra step or a technique of wet paper towels in aluminium foil covered around the cake pans to get a flat surface at the top. You can skip this part totally. I've added the mixture to 2 8-inch pans and added it in a preheated oven for 40 to 45 minutes. Bake them at 180 degrees centigrade. This is how it looks. You can see the difference. It's a little bit flat at the top. In a saucepan, we will warm some jam. I'm using raspberry flavored jam over here. You can use marmalade, strawberry flavor jam, or blueberry, whatever is available to you. It will work just fine. Add some water in it and warm it up. This is how it will look. Now cut some strawberries up and add it in a bowl along with some blueberries and raspberries. Put some lemon juice on top. You can also add lemon zest. And this mixture is going to go inside the cake between the layers. To make that amazing cream cheese frosting on the cake, I'm using 8 ounces of mascarpone cream cheese. And as a secret ingredient, I'm using fresh cheese for this cake. You can skip this and use more mascarpone cream cheese if you want. Also, we'll be using some fresh cream. I'm using 250 grams or 1 packet. And lastly, we'll use 1 cup of powdered sugar. See, sieving is very important because when you do not sieve the powdered sugar, it leaves the lumps and it is very difficult to pipe out the cream once it's ready. So I'm just mixing it a little bit and then using a whisk attachment on my stand mixer, I'm going to give it a good mix. Once it's ready, in the end add about 1 cup of heavy cream. It is highly recommended to finish it with your hands because you do not want the cream to break or form any lumps. Over mixing the cream at this point is really not what you want. So once you form soft peaks, start layering the cakes. I'm just going to put the sponge first and layer it with some jam. The layer of jam gives the cake this tangy flavor and also softens up the cake layers. So now add the berry mixture in between. And I'm not going to be adding a lot of the berries because I do not want them to pop out of the cake. And lastly, put some cream. And then repeat the steps with all the layers. Jam, berries and cream, and then top it off with the cake layer. This is how it should look from the sides. See, these are some berries popping out, but that's fine because I'm going to give it a naked cake look. So that's fine, that's not going to be a problem. With the remaining cream cheese frosting, we will cover up the cake. So the cake layers are really soft at this point with all the juiciness of the berries and jam and everything. So I really recommend putting it in the fridge before giving it the final covering. This will really ease up your process. Just put the remaining cream cheese frosting in a piping bag and you can decorate the cake as you wish. Once your decoration is done, I will also add some fresh berries on top. And there you go, your fresh berries chantilly cake is ready. Do give this cake a try and let me know in comment section below if you like the recipe. This festive cake is everybody's favorite. You can make this with pineapples or any other fresh seasonal fruit if you wish. It's super soft and so moist. Just look at all the layers. If you like my recipe, do give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.